I awakened to discover the home completely barren. My mother had sold off my belongings and left for a journey. My entire life, I was the family's ATM, their invisible support. But what would you do if you came home one night, after working your absolute hardest, only to find your entire house emptied out? And the people who did it? Your own parents. All for your golden sister. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. My name's Griffin. I'm 28. I'm a videographer, the oldest kid, and I guess, the family's resident tech expert and accountant. That basically means I'm the one they call when something needs to be filmed for free, moved for free, or, paid for just this once. I rent this little house on the edge of town, got a lemon tree out back, and a mailbox that just leans. Like it's seeing too much bad news. I keep my gear organized. I keep my head down. And I always kept the peace. Then there's my sister Sloane. She's the golden one. Always has been. Charming, quick with a joke, the type who gets a flat tire and somehow ends up with two guys changing it for her while she's busy posting about angel energy on her story. In every family photo, she's center stage. In every conversation, she's always on the cusp of something huge, a music degree, a fashion internship, a content creator residency. The money for those always came from somewhere. Usually me. I grew up learning to be useful. If Dad said, Griff, get the ladder, I had it before he even finished the sentence. If Mom said, Griff, be a sweetheart and cover this, my debit card was already out. I genuinely thought that was normal. I thought you just absorb the sharp parts of life and keep going. Then, 2 weeks ago, everything shattered. I pulled into my driveway after a brutal 14-hour wedding shoot. It was nearly midnight, totally drained. The porch light was on. The lemon tree smelled fresh and clean. I unlocked the door, stepped inside, and just froze. The house was empty. My couch? Gone. The IKEA bookshelves I'd painstakingly assembled at 2 a.m.? Gone. My bed, my coffee table, the thrifted rug I loved, the TV I'd paid off in 6 installments, all of it. Gone. Even the cheap salt lamp Sloan once called vibe glue disappeared. The only thing left was a single, stark white note on the kitchen counter, written in my mother's careful, looping cursive. Don't be upset. We sold what you weren't using. It's all for Sloane's Paris program. You can sleep at Grandma's for now. Love you. I read it twice. My eyes scanned the words, hoping they'd rearrange themselves into something sane, something that made sense. They didn't. Then my phone buzzed. It was Dad. Son, he said, his voice warm, like this was just a friendly catch-up. Your sister deserves Paris. I stared at the pale square on the counter where my microwave used to sit, a ghost outline in the dust. Don't worry about furniture, he added, like he was doing me a favor. It's material. Paris is character. I leaned against a bare wall. I tried to laugh. Nothing came out. The house echoed. Okay, I said. Just that. Calm. Even. Like a cameraman studying a shot. After the call, I stood in the middle of my empty living room and listened to the silence. Somewhere, a dog barked. A car passed. I looked at the note again. Then, with a strange, chilling clarity, I opened my gear case. I checked every camera, every lens, counted batteries like a prayer, and zipped it shut. I slept on the floor that night, a hoodie as a pillow, my jacket draped over me. It was cold. Flat. The lemon tree thumped against the window in the wind. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.